Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. So today is another fun Halloween video. Of course, it's all we're doing this season. So yeah, my face looks really red because we're just filming back-to-back videos, so ignore that, okay? Thank you. There's glue in my hair, of course. Anyways, today we're doing something that's inspired by the new movie, The Haunted Mansion. So of course the Haunted Mansion was, around forever. It's one of the most popular attractions in the Disney parks, and it is the only attraction that is in all 4 Disney parks: Florida, California, Tokyo, and Paris. Of course, it is a little bit different in each park, but the storyline is still relatively the same. So they had their movie, The Haunted Mansion, come out in 2003, where it did have some features of the ride, but it was more just a fun story. Fast forward to 2023, 20 years later, they came out with a new movie that is pretty much based on the ride. So the entire movie you're going through and you can pick apart pieces of the ride, from the chairs that are moving, from the dinner scenes, from the ghosts that you see in the movie, from the graveyard, even the pictures. Now, I won't give too much away, but you can go see it on Disney+. This is not sponsored, I just really liked the movie. So today's video, we're going to be doing something inspired by The Haunted Mansion. So I do have a costume that I'm going to be using today. It is a Victorian-made costume. Now, it honestly reminds me so much of the Haunted Mansion costumes, so I was like, you know what, let me get this, let me do something fun. So I saw this look on Pinterest right here, and I loved it, and I think we can incorporate it into this. So without further ado, let's get started. I figured for today's video, let's talk about Haunted Mansion facts. So many of you may know the extremely popular ride at Disney, the one that calls to us Halloween lovers, the one that is sure to leave you spooked by the end. Yes, the Haunted Mansion ride. So the number one fact we're going to be talking about today. The Haunted Mansion is the only attraction located in 4 different lands, in the 4 different parks. New Orleans Square at Disneyland, Liberty Square, Disney World, Fantasyland in Tokyo, and Frontierland in the Disneyland Paris. Number 2. Disney Imagineer Claude Coates briefly made a water ride version of the Haunted Mansion, where you would briefly float through the plantation of a Louisiana bayou. Number 3. The Disneyland Haunted Mansion was mostly inspired by the Shipley Lydecker House in Baltimore, Maryland. Number 4. Rick Baker, a Disneyland designer, originally modeled the Haunted Mansion singing busts in the film after Mark Davis, Thurl Ravenscroft, Blaine Gibson, Paul Frees, and Walt Disney. But only Paul Frees and Thurl Ravenscroft made it into the film. Number 5. Madame Leota was a real person. It comes from the model building Imagineer named Leota Toombs. She was known to spook people while practicing her lines. She was practicing her incantation lines at her daughter's school dance, which left people concerned for her daughter's safety. Number 6. When you exit the ride, look for the hidden wedding ring implanted in the cement. Number 7. As you leave the ride, look for the pet cemetery on the hill to the left. It is full of tombstones for several animals, but if you look closely, you'll find one for Mr. Toad. Number 8. Going back to the fact of the ride is in all 4 Disney parks, but it is also different in each park. The structure of the exterior building has unique to the park touches, and is definitely a reason to travel to all 4 Disney parks. Number 9. When the ride was first being developed, they planned on having a walkthrough portion before the ride. They were even going to have a museum of the weird part that you can walk through and see. but it opted differently, and unfortunately didn't make it into the final cut. And number 10, did you know the 3 hitchhikers you see at the end of the ride have names? Did you ever think to ask what their names were when they tried to go home with you? The tall one with the hat is Ezra. The one with the ball and chain is Gus. And the one holding the carpet bag is named Phineas. That is all the facts I have for you today. Well, I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about the Haunted Mansion. I will have the links down below of what I found for the information. So right now, I'm just taking a little bit of the aqua liner and I'm drawing out where the skull portion is. I did get this face look idea from Pinterest and then just kind of made it a little bit my own. But I will, again, link that photo down below in the description. So again, I'm just outlining everything and then I'm going to start shading with the Jeffree Star Cremated palette you'll see in a moment. I just shade everything. This look is a very easy look, so to say, and it's very fun if you're going to any sort of parties and you want to look spooky, because all you need to do is paint your face, outline where you want your skull portion to be, and just shade everything in and fill in the mouth. I'm obsessed with how this came out, and this costume, I got this costume at work. I'm going to be doing a costume haul video soon, like a little costume collection, so stay tuned for that if you want to see like the full getup. But I am obsessed with how this costume turned out. You can't tell me this doesn't remind you of the Haunted Mansion. I mean, like, this is full-on Haunted Mansion. So, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you've seen the Haunted Mansion and what your opinion is on it. I really liked it. There was some scenes that I wish were changed or added, but beyond that, I loved it. So let me know if you've seen it and what you liked about it. I keep clapping. As always, I would love if you'd subscribe to the channel and ring that bell to never miss another one of my videos. All my socials will be linked down below. I'd love if you follow me on there as well. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next one. Stay spooky. Bye.